What's going on, people? How you doing? TK coming at you. Just want to talk to you guys about the chessboard of life. You know, if you think about this prison planet as a debt slavery colony where there's a lot of minefields. So not only do you have to effectively and strategize your next move within chess, you also have to avoid the minefields so that you're not extinguished as useless energy. So, looking at life from that perspective, you can truly avoid all of the distractions. You just have to really get into what is. And in order to study what is, you have to go back in time. Now, that's one thing that's not really taught in the control mechanisms within our slavery planet. Because, you know, you're supposed to stay dumb, stupid, and naked. And naked of knowledge is the result within the 21st century. Because knowledge is that key that opens the door to you to make better decisions. So if you don't go back in time and study history, how do you know your future? How do you know where you're going? One element of time is looking at the full scale. By understanding your genealogy and understanding your history, you can then fully understand yourself and have a clue as to where you're going. So me studying the past and going back in time and looking at ancient manuscripts and the oldest forms of writing in different formats tells a story, and that story begins to paint a picture, and then that picture begins to let you understand what place you sit in this world. And maybe if you're lucky enough and you begin to open your energy centers and tone up your vibrations, you'll start to tap into the ether and figure out what you're supposed to do on this existence. Because if you don't know what you are and you don't know what this life is, you're just a robot. You're a useless energy that's being controlled. And that's the way most people live and die. Sooner die than live. So you tap into higher information, you tap into higher energy forms, and you seek the light, and the light begins to reveal itself to you to the point where you understand what this is. You see the matrix for the projection and the hologram that it is, and you're able to not fall victim to the lies all throughout the matrix that keep people enslaved. And then you make different decisions. Separation happens naturally because you want to elevate your mind, your spirit, your body, and you really want to get to a point where you are in harmonious sync with the life force of the planet. You know, you tune into that ether so that you can experience a different level of consciousness, and that's the goal. Your goal is to raise your consciousness as you exist on this planet so that your life form, your energy body, can stand to be in the presence of higher energy bodies. So that includes mastering different elements within this holographic projection. Now, I always talk about finances because we're in a slavery conditioned planet where finances is the first tool used to relegate people into chains. So I'm like, remove the chain by mastering one of the primary elements used to keep you complacent. So mastering physical elements is a part of ascension. So that includes finances. So you guys get your money right as a part of getting as a part of getting everything else right with your mind, your body, and your soul, and truly positioning yourself so that you can receive information directly from the ether. That's the best thing I think anyone can do, because when you talk about tuning into higher forms of energy and having your energy centers in line with the planet, now you're talking about direct ascension, or your antenna, okay, is tuned into the radio station or the frequency of the planet. And through that radio tuning, you're able to not only receive information from higher energy sources, but you're able to more effectively position and plan your purpose. And that's a more meaningful life, than the slavery method of acquire more toys and the person with the most toys before they die wins. That's the life that most slaves live. You do what you're told what you need to know, and essentially you're in the rat race accumulating things just so that you can impress other people who want more things. So step out of that slavery system and step into your energy body, tuning up your frequencies within your holographic projection, and then be more in one with the ether.